Happy New Year! It's 2022. It's 2022. Hey, you made it. You made it. And I'm so grateful because the first day of the year is a what? Saturday! It's gonna be a great year, y'all. It's gonna be a great year. I hear so many people saying this, but mark my words. What just happened? The devil. I'm getting ready. I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's getting ready to be a great year. And the devil said, oh, but I'm gonna take your lighting out. Whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, mark my words. It's going to be a great year. That being said, we got some stuff to talk about. You ready? Let's get started.
Hey, it's Saturday. That means we're going to spend some time with God. Welcome to Saturdays with God with your girl, Ashley Renee. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started.
So, I will be honest and say the end of the year came super fast. Like, what? New Year? And everybody kept saying, what are you doing for New Year's? I don't know. I'm thinking my mind is 2 weeks away, a week away. Like, why are you asking me this? So here we are in the new year. We made it. Okay. It just happened so fast. The whole year seemed to go by like that. I started out with a 4-month-old baby, right? She's now 16 months. Like, what? Okay. I started out with negative words about myself, talking about myself negatively, constantly being so unhappy on the inside, being heartbroken, and not knowing how to get out from under that. But I'm so grateful to the Holy Spirit. I'm so grateful to those of you that were supporting me, cheering me on. I'm so grateful for my friends and family who were there for me, who prayed for me so that we could get to this moment. Now, I say all of that, and then at the same time, I almost brought the year in under shame and guilt. I almost brought the year in under condemnation. I almost brought the year in with a little spiritual amnesia, like forgetting all the great stuff God has done for me this year. Why? Great question. I'm so glad you asked. Well, once I started to come out of the darkness, the Lord gave me a list of tasks for me to do. I did a lot of the things on the list. However, there were some things I didn't do and I didn't get to. And it's not so much that, hey, I ran out of time and I didn't get to it. Nah, I was hiding. I was avoiding. I just was afraid. I was so many things, but I wasn't gung-ho. I was so many things, but I wasn't motivated. And so the other night during Bible study, my pastor, we talked about the man who hid his talent. So if you don't know about this story, this is Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. Okay? And this is where Jesus is giving the parable about the man, wealthy man, and he told his servants, I'm going on a journey. While I'm gone, I'm going to give you, he gave them some property. The Bible uses the word talents. Rightly fitting. Yes, I do agree. And so the talents, one he gave 5 talents, another he gave 2, and then another he gave 1, according to their ability. That right there alone, really catch on to that, according to their ability. So it wasn't about, oh, this person had this many, why didn't he give so and so? No, it's according to their ability, what he knew they could handle. Okay. So we move along, and the master comes back. The one who had 5 talents doubled, like the master got so much return on his investment. The one who had 2 also got a return on his investment. But the one who had 1 told the master that I knew you were a businessman, you're a sharp man, and you don't play about yours. So I went and I found a safe place to hide it. So here's your 1 talent back. It's nothing changed about it. There's nothing new about it. There's nothing extra with it. Here's what you gave me back. I didn't even put it in the bank so you could get interest on it. I didn't do anything with it. And the thing that hit me as I thought about, if these men were bankers, and this rich, wealthy man said, hey, I'm going to put $5 million in your bank. I'm going to put $2 million in your bank, and I'm going to put $1 million in your bank. Make my money work. And the 2 with the 5 and the 1 with the 2, they made the money pop. Like, he like, okay, yeah. But the one with $1 million didn't invest it, didn't even put it in a savings account. Just put it in the old regular checking. Not drawing any interest. As a matter of fact, it probably was some bank fees. I'm going too deep. But my point being is, what the Lord said to me was, don't forfeit my glory. How does that come into play? If God is to get all the glory out of your life, out of my life, when I am not doing my job, when I am not following his instructions, when I am not being obedient, when I allow what people think, how they see me, people's perspective and perception of me, my fear, my past, if I allow all of these things to cause me to hide because of shame and guilt, I am forfeiting God the opportunity to get the glory out of my life. So you have a little PTSD. Post-traumatic stress syndrome, I believe it is. I'll put it down below to make sure it's correct. And what I mean by that is, for me, I was supposed to finish a couple of projects. I hadn't really worked on these projects in years because the last time I produced a project of this magnitude, the backlash from people was so unnecessarily severe. Unnecessarily severe. What do I mean by that? Unnecessarily severe meaning that I say, hey, here's something I did. Take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Or I didn't even ask you to tell me what you think. Let me rephrase that. I didn't even ask you to tell me what you think. It's more so someone else mentioned to you that I made a project and you took it upon yourself. And when I say you, let's just make you some random, not you who's watching this. Or it could be whatever. But you take it upon yourself to find me go out of your way to find me. I don't know you. To tell me how much of an issue my project created for you. Not because the project itself, but because you are flabbergasted that I could do something like this and you couldn't. Unnecessarily severe. What are you doing? Why was this necessary to come and you want to slap me around because I was able to complete and you were not? Now, don't get me wrong. I know that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Right? So this wasn't these people. This was the enemy trying to get me to be exactly where I am right now, which is I hesitate, I am slow, I am disobedient to God, and I am forfeiting his glory because I won't even put my hands to the plow on this. Thank God for grace and mercy. Thank God for his patience, because he's so patient. And thank God it's a new year and a new day. So what does that mean for me? This year, I'm going to start the year off saying, Lord, what did I not complete last year? Put that at the top of my list. And now what is it you want me to do this year? And I'm going to focus in on those things that I left on the table last year. Putting aside my fear, putting aside the past, not living in shame, nor guilt, nor condemnation. Because whom the Son sets free is free indeed, and I will not go back. I can't do it. It's a no for me. Okay? Okay. That's all I'm saying. So I challenge you to do the same. What is something that you've put to the side, that you've stopped doing, because of fear, because of other people, because something happened and you put it down? But God keeps telling you, pick this up, pick it up again. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. He will strengthen you, and he will send his Holy Spirit to walk beside you and make this thing happen. So this will not, all I have to do is put my hands to the plow. And I just got this. Okay, so like the ox, the horse, the donkey, whomever is attached to the plow is actually pulling it. I just got to put my hands to it so the donkey knows to move. Otherwise, we just stand in the middle of the field. Let's not do that. I'm putting my hand to this thing. Let's go. It's 2022, baby. You made it. Through the pandemic, you made it. You are still here. Do not bury your head in the sand. Do not take your talents, what God has given you, and put it to the side and put it on the shelf. Take that thing down, dust it off, and let's get to it. Stop forfeiting God the opportunity to get the glory out of your life. Because not only is it forfeiting him getting the glory, but it's also stopping. Like there's a block in your life for what God is wanting to do and trying to do. There's a blockage there. And please understand, that means if it's a blockage for you, that blockage is also blocking up some other folks that are connected to you. Don't be afraid. Do not allow fear to tell you what you should be doing. Quiet those voices. Quiet the voice that would tell you you can't do it. Replace it with the Holy Spirit. Replace it with your own. Telling yourself, I can do this. God is with me. I can do this. You can do this. I'm telling you right now, you can do this. We can do this. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. That's it. We gonna do this. We doing it. I love you guys. I'm so excited for this year. I have no idea what God is getting ready to do, but I feel like that meme of the lady who's standing on the sidewalk and she like, I feel like that, like, look, where you at, Lord? Okay. What you get ready to do? I'm so ready. I'm so excited. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I gotta put my hands to the plow. I gotta flip these talents and turn them into some other things. So when God goes back and he's like, what did you do? He's like, hey, check me out, God. I did all of this. It's all yours. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't be like that, dude. Go and read the story. Go read the parable. Because you know what happened to the guy who buried his talent? It got taken from him. And the master gave it to the ones who had already flipped their talent. Like they already had and he gave them more. But because the guy went and buried his, you don't deserve it. You didn't do nothing with it. That will not be my story. It will not. It will not be your story. And it's never too late. My life just started 2 years ago. Word. Well, I shouldn't say that, because that would mean that my life before that was just like garbage. It might have had some bad times, but like it was life. My new life, can I say that? My new life just started 2 years ago. And it is getting good. So I'm so excited for me. I'm so excited for you. All right. Go out and have a wonderful Saturday. Be blessed in this new year. And as you are doing your little vision board, I'm sorry, I don't mean your little vision. As you're doing your vision board, make sure you ask God what his vision is for you. Make sure you ask him, what is it that you want me to do this year, Lord? Not just the same stuff you put on a vision board last year. Ask him. Take a moment in prayer. See what he says. And let's go. Let's do this. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Oh, by the way, I apologize. Side note, I apologize. Last week, the Christmas video never got uploaded. It wasn't very long, but it never got uploaded. That added to my shame and my guilt. And every day that went by, it made it worse. But it's okay. It's okay. So you get an extra video or extra into this video. So you will see the Christmas video at the end of this video. And I also post it separately, but I'll put it on the end of it so you can see it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday. Be blessed. And we'll see you next week.